Hey everyone, it's Chris with Artifact. Today we're in our store and we're going to be doing a product feature on our number 770 kit bag. So our number 770 kit bag was inspired by World War II era aviator kit bags that were commonly used by pilots to carry their equipment, but also paratroopers to carry all of their field gear as well. And I have two period examples of the World War II era aviator kit bag from my collection. And one thing you're going to notice though about them is they're huge. So they're less than ideal for daily carry, but they are still very cool. And I'll just point out some of the things I love about them. This one, I love the canvas color. It's just a beautiful kind of like a ruddy mustardy khaki. Great zipper pull on this one. Look at this. Look at that pull on there, that vintage crown zipper. That's kind of a unique one. You don't see that style as often. Then they reinforced it with this little piece of spare webbing. And it's got a huge placket here to cover the zipper. And they used webbing that continues all the way across the bottom, comes up, gives it support, and then they simply folded it over and stitched it to create their handle. And this is fun here. They were using shuttle loomed early canvas here that was selvage edge with this ID thread along here. I love to see that. And so this is one example. And then here's another one. This one's probably earlier because of that more khaki-ish color. This one's your typical, your classic OD7 color. And this one's got a beautiful stencil on it, Tech Sergeant. And then there's the stencil for the nomenclature for it, Aviator's Kit Bag, AN6505T, or is that a T? Or 1. And again, very similar, they're same deal, except they went with the OD webbing, same sewing. Let's see what the zipper's like on this one. This one's a more common zipper pull. So it's a talon with the bell-shaped zipper pull with the circle center on this light cotton khaki tape. And all right, I love, just try and get a look at that fade. This is nice, like vat dye, where the dye molecules are so large that they don't strike all the way through the canvas. So when it gets abraded, you start to see where that natural canvas was at, and gets just beautiful. And the grain of this looks so cool. This is a beautiful bag. All right, well, let's take a look at the Artifact kit bag now. Interesting fact about this, one of my kids' names is Kit, and my wife thought I named the bag after him, and to her chagrin, I did not. It was named after my military passion. So here we go. Very similar silhouette. Instead of having these 90-degree corners, though, we put a little bit of a radius on there just to kind of refine the shape a bit. And we have the same 2-inch webbing. Ours is a little bit heavier. It comes up along here, and then we sew the flap, or fold it over and sew, but we added this leather underneath just as a nice reinforcer. We also put rivet reinforcement here because that's a structural point that we wanted to reinforce. This one here is made out of an 18-ounce filter twill. We are currently making these in black filter twill, tan filter twill. We can do an olive. We do a navy, but then we are also making them in an 18-ounce vat-dyed OD7 olive canvas, just like that one that I showed you that was in the darker green. So it will develop that nice patina as well over time. We had these zippers custom made from Ideal Zipper, and they've got that vintage bell-shaped zipper pull, and we add a little leather pull to this so that way it just glides open nicely. And see, we've got an added placket here. And another thing we added to this was we put D-rings that are actually, they go in through the hem here, and they're concealed. There's a lining in this bag. That's another detail as well. The bags are lined in a herringbone twill, which is a very military and utilitarian fabric. And as I've mentioned before, I love a stencil, so we carried that over into the bag here. I'll just get this open. So you can see here where it says kit, comma, bag, artifact, MFG, and then we just made a DSA. This was commonly used during Vietnam as a manufacturer date. So this one was done in 2017, but I love the way that looks. And then inside here, if we can get light, there are two internal pockets on the sides of the gusset here. If you can see there's one on that side, and then there's an identical one on the other, so you can put some personal items. So back to the D-rings. As an added accessory, we offer a harness leather shoulder strap that is adjustable, and it'll come in the color that matches the bag. So you can just click that on, and makes this a lot more convenient for crossbody carry. The size of the bag, it fits perfectly in an overhead compartment in an airport, but if you're in a real crunch, let's say you've got a connecting flight and you don't have a lot of time, this can be squeezed underneath the seat in front of you if you don't completely overstuff it. I've had to do that myself many times. So, and let me show you one other colorway we have in stock here, just while we're on the subject. Here is the navy filter twill with a medium brown harness leather to accent it. So that concludes our overview of the number 770 kit bag. To learn more about the kit bags and other Artifact products, please visit our website at artifactbags.com. Thank you for watching.